Oh.
I hear myself. I hear myself. I
Oh.
hear myself multiple times.
Oh God. Is that it? I think we got it. Oh. Bro. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome one, welcome all. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Why am I still hearing myself? Folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Why am I still hearing myself? I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go insane. I'm actually gonna go insane. Why? Welcome to the stream. I so this has been quite the morning. I've been sitting here for 2 hours trying to figure this out. Just trying to get all of this situated. It has been one hell of a morning, to say the least. It has been one hell of a morning. Why is that unmuted? So where do I begin? Where do I begin? Fucking. So I hop on the computer. So first things first. Let me say this right from the get go. Because at this point, the stream is going to get shut down at any minute, knowing my luck right now. First things first. Hope everybody's doing well. It's good to see everybody. I apologize for not streaming last week. Long story short, when you're an adult, life gets busy. We're supposed to have people come to the house to do various things, various stuff, whatever, do work here, and then they didn't show up both of my days off. So that's kind of what happened there. But because I was expecting them to show up, I didn't stream, and now here we are. But again, hope everybody's good. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys are ready for the holiday and everything else. Now to get to the meat and potatoes of my morning this morning. So this morning when I got ready to hop on the stream, it essentially told me to go fuck myself. I've spent the past 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours, trying to get this shit to work. And now trying to get this shit to work. And now why is it doing that? I'm gonna lose it. I'm actually gonna lose it. I'm just gonna mute that tab for now. Dude, Hunt Larson, what's good, man? Anywho, yeah, I spent the past 2.5 hours trying to get everything to work. Like, ultimately what was happening was I'd hit go live, and then after hitting go live, it wouldn't go live. It kept getting stuck on like the updating YouTube settings or whatever. And long story short, I sat here, I deleted my cache, which obviously reset everything. So then I had to go through, set everything back up. I tried that didn't work. I logged out, logged back in, permissions and everything else. Nothing worked. And even now, like, I still don't even think I properly have everything fully set up. But we're gonna find out. I had to go through. I uninstalled Streamlabs, reinstalled it. That still didn't work. Literally, just the past two and a half hours. that I spent just trying to get this to go live. That's all I was trying to do. I just wanted to go live. Why does my audio over here on Kick just keep like resetting itself? Like I'm turning the audio off on the stream preview, and it just keeps turning back on its own. So that's a thing that's happening as well. So now not only was that happening, but then, and now I got this happening. I sit there and I finally get everything to work. The way I got everything to work, by the way, was that I took down the YouTube stream that I had scheduled and just created a new one, and that worked. So I spent 2.5 hours trying to fix things that I didn't need to fix, essentially. Is ultimately what happened there. So that was cool. And then, yeah, so then fast forward, get everything going, get it up, running. You know, we're good. Let's go, right? Except not, because literally, practically the moment I hit go live, my bitrate dropped to pretty much 0, and the stream disconnected on me almost immediately. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So annoying. So annoying. Hello, what's good? Good to see you. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with Kick over here. I don't know why my preview is doing that. Don't know why it's doing that. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we got going on. Fucking hell, man. So annoyed. So annoyed. And I was gonna say here, I was actually looking forward to today. I was looking forward to streaming today and getting to see you guys again and chat with you guys again. Yeah, I almost don't even want to. If I'm being completely honest, there is nothing worse as a content creator. There is nothing worse than having like technical difficulties as a content creator. Nothing worse than it. It is genuinely the worst thing to deal with. Hi, YouTube chat. Hi, everyone. Hello. Good to see y'all. There's nothing worse than it. It is genuinely the worst thing you could possibly deal with. So infuriating. Today we were gonna do F125, which we're still gonna do. We were gonna do F125. It's a sprint weekend, so I was gonna do the sprint, do the race, and then move on and go and play some NASCAR 25 because I really want to play NASCAR 25. I want to keep grinding the career mode and move forward in it. But man, I'll be honest, after everything I just dealt with for the past, for the time it took me to do everything, we could have been pretty much almost done with F1. So now I'm going to have to sit here, do all the F1 stuff. By the time I switch over to the NASCAR, I mean, like, fuck, man. So frustrating. So frustrating. But anyway, dive in. Max 5-time world champion. Hey, honestly, dude, I actually kind of hope he pulls it out. I actually kind of hope he pulls it out. I really do. I really do. Just for the sake of like, I mean, that'd be one hell of a comeback, you know? Be one hell of a comeback. And funny enough, I think was it going into Zandvoort? Or maybe going into the summer break? I don't remember when it was. Somebody asked me who I thought was going to be world champ. At like, it was like right around the halfway point of the season. Somebody asked me that question. And I said then, I was like, hey, don't be shocked if Max goes out there and, somehow manages to kind of turn the season around, so to speak. I was like, don't be shocked by it. Fast forward, here we are, and good possibility. I say good possibility. I mean, literally all Lando has to do is just score points in this race. But the good possibility makes it happen. Oh, yeah.
The 2018 World Championship, 5-time, mate, 5 times.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stay in a good mood. I'm gonna try. I'm not in a good mood, I should say. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of get myself in a good mood. And be happy with what we're doing here. I don't have high expectations of that happening. We'll see. We'll see. I haven't played F1 in quite some time. And not only have I not played F1 in quite some time, but we're going to a track that I'm not the most comfortable at. So I don't have high hopes, if we're being honest. If we're being honest, I don't have high hopes. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Friendly reminder, by the way, chat, we are live across the board here. TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So be sure to show your love and support on whatever platform you're watching along on. I appreciate y'all. We're on the road to 1,000 subs over on YouTube. So slowly but surely getting there. Just also wanted to let it be known to here in the near future, stream schedule is going to change again. And we're going to have a much more consistent stream schedule too. So starting next week, it's, we're going to stream probably about 3-4 times a week. And that'll kind of be the plan going forward, really. Pretty much all the way through up until spring. So I'm excited for that. Again, that'll be starting next week. This week in particular, we're gonna just stream today, which almost didn't happen thanks to the wonderful world of technology. But anywho, folks, welcome back to another episode of our MYTEAM career mode. Here is Apex GP. We're in season 2. It's been a little while, so we're kind of go through, give a full-blown refresher here, see if I can even try to remember most of what's happened this season. I feel like it's, as you look at the results, it's been kind of up and down. I mean, where the car is, we're not at the top. We're kind of in a similar spot as to where we were in season 1. And ultimately, Red Bull, without question, has the fastest car on the grid. But George Russell has insane pace in the Mercedes. So, we'll kind of see what happens as we continue going forward. But JP's been pretty consistent getting points finishes, minus China, and we've been doing pretty well as Sunny. China was a completely wet race. That helped us out a lot. Our pace in the wet weather was incredible. To where everywhere else has been, again, a little bit of a roller coaster, a bit of an up and down. Miami, I don't have high expectations or high hopes for, but we'll see what happens. Thoughts on the new Cadillac team? I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I mean, as somebody from the U.S., it's cool to have that representation, and then plus on top of that, like, it's a good driver lineup. With Valtteri and Checo. I mean, when you're a brand new team, being able to bring in guys who are experienced drivers like that, I mean, that's always a huge help. I just hope it's a competitive car. You know what I mean? I just hope that they don't start out their journey in F1 at the back of the grid. You know what I mean? That's my only hope. But we'll see what happens, man. See what happens. I'm excited for it though. I'm excited for next year as a whole. Really am. So far, P4 in the driver standings. With Sonny and then P10 with Josh. So yeah, I mean it's been a decent year so far. Nothing really too crazy. But we still got a long way to go, obviously. So see what happens. See what happens. After 2026, would you sign Charles? Might have to break the bank. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a decent contract. I mean, I think Charles is a hell of a driver. As someone who is a Ferrari fan, you know, obviously I hope to see more from Charles, but I don't necessarily think that's fully on Charles. I think a large part of it is Ferrari being Ferrari and the car that he's been dealt with, you know. So that's kind of how I look at it. If I'm Cadillac, do I try to go after him? Could they afford it? You know, I mean, I think that's really the big question. But I do think Charles is a guy who could win a championship for sure. For sure. All right, we got some R&D points available here. We've been stacked up. It's been so long since I've played that I genuinely don't remember like the last things I've done. But as I'm looking through, I actually don't really have anything that I can spend R&D on. I need to upgrade my facilities to do so. So, I mean, yeah, that's just kind of where we're at right now. We can do some durability stuff just for the heck of it. Might as well. But it looks like that's really it. And that's all I can really do. So, awesome sauce. What's good, man? What's good, man? All right, so let's see. Got that stuff in progress, so we can do more. I feel like we probably want to do the stuff that's going to upgrade. I'm assuming to get to, yeah, so I'm assuming to get to the next level of upgrading our facilities, we have to get to that workforce level, right? I'm guessing. I still don't really fully know how all this works. So we're going to do that because it's going to increase our workforce by 12. So we'll do that. Sure. I mean, we have so much money, so we're just gonna spend. Who cares? We'll do that as well, I guess. Okay. How's the components looking? I think we're mostly good. Swap out the ICE. So that's pretty good. He's got a lot of wear on his. All right. So we did all that. Facility upgrades that came through. How? Why is she typing like that? What am I never actually looked at that before. What am I looking at? Bro, if I was the boss, I'd fire her on the spot. Like, what am I looking at? I never looked at that before. Anyway, let's see. Do we have anything else that we really do? I don't really think so. I think that's kind of it. Do that training program. And Do that. At this point, I'm literally just doing all kinds of random shit. Cool. Done. I think that's really it. That's pretty much where we're at. We do got some upgrades that come through, which I like. I like that.
Hey,
Very
boss,
nice.
what do you make of this?
Staff survey. A key member of our engineering team has raised concerns about staff morale and is unsure of the root cause. They propose conducting an anonymous staff survey to uncover potential issues and improve workplace satisfaction. Should we move forward with this initiative? Yeah, why not? Why not? Alright. Let's take a look at. So everything's already on.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Nope, don't do that. That failed. Let's redevelop that. I didn't realize we had stuff sitting there. Okay, so everything's been equipped. Take a look at the progress history chart here. I mean, we're there. We're there. I mean, it's such a massive gap between Red Bull and really the rest of the grid. But between Red Bull, Mercedes, and then we're the third fastest car. Again, I don't have high hopes for Miami. It's not a track that I'm typically very good at, so we'll kind of see what happens here. It's a sprint weekend. Something else to kind of keep in mind here. Do I want to go harder allocation? I mean, I'm not going to use the hard tires for the sprint, but I am going to use medium tires. Or do I use the hard tires for the sprint, save a set of mediums for the race? Let's just go balanced. Let's do it. All right, so we'll do FP1. I mean, I haven't. Again, I've either been playing NASCAR, AMS2. Like I've been playing stuff that's not F1. So because I haven't really been playing, I can use the practice. Oh. Oh, that's an old email. Okay. It's gonna rain during the sprint. Nice.
Welcome to Miami, where the sun always shines and we're always ready for
Welcome to
practice
Miami.
here in Formula One.
Party in the city where the heat is on. All night on the beach till the break of dawn. Alright,
Okay, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
radio check.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
Okay.
There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
It's so weird, like, coming back to this game. I mean, not at all. In, like, literal weeks. I mean, it's been that long. Hell, probably close to a month at this point. So I definitely expect to be fairly slow early on here. Well, suits like riding up on here. Back in the throttle there. Felt slow too. I don't know. Get so used to driving a completely different style car for so long. I've been playing so much AMS2, driving cars that are, you know, not an F1 car. Certainly argue that a Dodge Viper and a Formula One car are two different style cars. I mean, like, between playing AMS2, playing, like, the 2005 update, and then, obviously, NASCAR 25 coming out, playing that. This might be a little rough, but we'll see. I'm sure eventually I'll find a rhythm. Ah, fuck. Cheeky. Car's a long way to catch up with F1. You mean the game or just the sport as a whole? It's Both can be accurate. It's actually crazy how right now NASCAR is dealing with arguably one of the biggest scandals ever. Especially at the very least, like within NASCAR's history. And it seems like nobody's really talking about it outside of those who, you know, their life is NASCAR. You know? Seen like no mainstream media talk about like the lawsuit shit that's going on there. Which involves one of sports' biggest names, Michael Jordan. Oh, that's curb. Too bad. Get on too bad. Game was scored also. I mean, the game's not terrible. It needs work. I mean, it's certainly not perfect. Hopefully they can fix a lot of the issues quick. But I think the game's fun. It's certainly not F1, but it is fun. Yeah. Again. Me and a few friends go to races each year. Want to cut 4 NASCAR races to one race. That's fair. Honestly, fair. I mean, I'll tell you this. Like, I think F1. You go inside an F1 race for the spectacle that is F1. Not necessarily the racing that happens.
Alright, that's the
Unless you go to a track like
program complete. There's some decent
Interlagos,
data, although
for
far
example.
from
Like, if you go to
optimal. I think it'd
Brazil,
still be worth running it
that's
again.
one thing, you know. But okay. Started with this program. Oh well. Oh well.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
I will say, man, going to a NASCAR race, good time. Good time. I haven't been to one in a long time.